Welcome back to the channel, and this is Borussia Dortmund career mode, of course, coming towards the end of the season as we move on to league match day 31 against Munchen, who are sitting in 6th place in this point in time with 46 points. Let's see that again. They are tied with Bayer Leverkusen, whom are sitting in 5th. So right now there's only 12 points to play for in the season, as we have 4 games left to play, and we are already sitting 12 points above Bayern Munich at this point in time. So it is very much important that we do get ourselves 3 points out of this one. Maybe we don't really need 3 points anymore. As you can see, Bayern Munich have already played league match day 31 there, and they seem like they lost that game. So right now we do have 12 points to play for, but Bayern Munich only have 9 points to play for, and of course the title being represented over here. Why is Kolambale even sitting there? Dortmund is secure the Bundesliga. There you go. So I'm not quite so sure whether to play this game now or not. Dortmund have won the Bundesliga title in what has been a highly competitive and enjoyable season for fans and the players alike. I couldn't agree more than that. I think that's a good statement to put out. But you know what? I'm just gonna play this game to get me warmed up for this Bayern Munich game in the Champions League semi-final. We need to win that. No, I'm gonna use my second team for this game. I don't want to make a mistake once again. Even if anybody gets injured here, it's not gonna matter that much. It's not going to matter that much. I need to keep these guys somewhat fresh for that Bayern Munich game to really give our best going forward and see if we can get ourselves Marco Reus. You're not supposed to be there, sir. Sorry. And Philip is gonna play right in front of Alcacer. I think we are ready to go here with the league already won. So any result that we get out of this game, I will take it. We have already won games in the league. We have already drawn games in the league. We have already lost a game in the league. So maybe to play all the games to try and see how many we can lose this season. But I feel like the other 3 games, I'm just going to simulate those. Maybe just conclude the season right here, right now.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. This is the Signal Iduna Park. And this match features Borussia Dortmund against Borussia Mönchengladbach. Well, confirmation, as if it's needed, really. Everyone knows now, don't they, that the league title has been decided. The match will be played. The big event of the day, Alan's going to be the presentation.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we've seen so
at the end of the day, we didn't even have to play the game to be considered champions. But hopefully we get presented with the trophy in this game so that we can really see the fruits of our labor this season.
Is the Borussia Dortmund lineup. One main striker, one probably just off it. How are they going to find attacking routes with this formation?
Well, whether they can create through the middle, we'll wait and see. I just think today those 2 wide lads in midfield are going to be important. Both got a bit of pace, capable of getting round the outside.
This is the Mönchengladbach lineup. We've got it down as a 4-3-3.
Yeah, it's a system that the Netherlands used to use all the time. I think really they invented it, and plenty of countries have adopted it since. If it works, it's really tough to handle.
Trying to find a way through here, probing away. It's Yedlin. Chance to cross it. Gets his cross in. Well, they kept up the pressure, didn't they? But it's
I actually thought
been
that would end up
stopped
as a
now.
goal. Because my goalkeeper hasn't been... Ooh.
Well saved by the goalkeeper at full
My
stretch.
goalkeeper hasn't been able to save
That will be
those
a
kind
corner.
of crosses and
Goalkeeper
headers
rising
this
to the
season.
occasion,
But
literally.
well
The ball
defended
did
at the
move
end.
in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
And now we have to defend the corner though.
Put the corner in the middle. It's a corner that's been wasted, really. Stopped at the
Munchen
near post.
back playing for that top 4 at this point. Trying to get into that top 4 spot.
Delaney. Axel Witsel. Piszczek. Axel Witsel. Delaney.
Come on, Delaney.
Trying to catch the player in possession. Morgan Sanson. Cleverly done.
No. And we concede
Coming up
another
now, a
corner here.
The ball's just deflected behind for that.
What is wrong with these baboons? Come on.
Corner played into the middle. Oh, that's good defending. Has a go.
What a shot.
Well, he's knocked it in.
What a shot.
They've got the lead now.
Oh,
It
come
hasn't
on,
come
man.
easily, but they're delighted with it.
Cyprin.
It was a well-crafted
Come on,
move
man.
and a fine finish at the end of it.
That's how you know this game is rigged.
Well, that's taken a bit of the wind out of the sails. Still in front, but
Oh, that was a
conceding.
shot for days, the first one.
Bit of doubt, perhaps.
The goal at the end is just picking up the pieces, really.
When the crowd get panicky, and that's the case at the moment.
So the first goal, it's 1-0.
Even if we lose here,
Alan, what sort of advice would you be giving to the players to deal with the pressure of going for a title like this? You've been a winner twice.
Well, you just try and play the way that you have.
And here's the shot.
oh, what a finish by Philip once again.
Having just scored,
The
they concede
boy
at the
is
other
hella
end.
good.
Lack of concentration.
The boy is hella
Oh my word,
good.
I can't believe he's done that. So far
Come on.
out, he's put his foot through it and found the top right-hand corner.
The boy
Incredible.
is hella good.
It is.
Does he even play in
Sides have
real
scored
life for
here now.
Dortmund? I mean, does he even get on the team? I'm not quite so sure about that. Probably playing the reserves or something.
Now he's looking for support.
But the boy is hella
Very close
good
to the
on
free kick.
FIFA 19 for sure.
They don't want
Should
this
be a
player in
yellow
trouble.
card for
He is their
Cyprin
main
here.
striker, and well, he's got a booking. That's of course halfway towards being dismissed.
Yeah, I mean, if you're the opposition, you're going to try and
Halfway
wind
being
him up now, aren't you?
dismissed.
Try and get him sent off.
I'll make it all the way being dismissed.
Christian Pulisic. Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Looking for teammates in the middle. Defended well. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick
Come
thinking.
on, what the heck is that? What the hell was that?
Well, I hope we get the same sort of game that we got in the reverse fixture when the team that's at home now won absolute thriller. Amazing.
It was, remember it vividly, and it could have gone either way at times during that match. And as you say, let's hope for anything.
Incisive pass. Powerful drive. Close enough to suggest.
What
have
the
another
heck?
go
What
shot.
type of defending is
Strong
going
shot. I
on
think
right
the
now?
keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
Diallo.
That could have easily been a goal if it was on target, because this goalkeeper sucks. For
Piszczek.
sure.
He could lay it off to the supporting player. Rushing it here. Moving from one side to the
Pulisic.
other.
Come on, man.
Anticipated the direction of the pass and was able to intervene. Looking to win it back.
I'm sure they know now not to leave Philip
Cut out by the defender.
by himself from a distance. He can let it run.
Trying to get the
And that's a
ball
good
over.
pass.
Got to be.
And that's a good goal.
And the players face another 2 minutes added on by the
Come on.
referee. And that's a terrific goal to put them in front.
Let me just accept my trophy in peace.
Off we go again,
Please.
2-1.
God damn.
Pulisic. Paco Alcacer. Delaney. Oh, how exciting is this
And
for them? Still got games
First half
remaining.
has come to an end here.
45 minutes away, maybe, from actually seeing them crowned champions of this league.
Yeah, how tense might this be?
Come
But
on.
I'm sure that...
Well, confirmation.
I would like to get
as
a draw at least. At least let me get a draw out of this one. Come
Well,
on.
this rain is unrelenting, and I just wonder whether we're going to finish the match as we start the second half. Ibai Gomez. Kramer.
Mönchengladbach are here for a revenge. I did talk shit
That's a good header.
actually
Very close,
before the
actually,
game.
hit the frame of the goal.
Yeah,
So right now they are making me eat my words.
That one.
Delaney. Axel Witsel. Delaney. A
I'm being
brilliant
made to
first
eat
half
my
from this
words
fella.
here.
On top of his game out there, and
Come
I'm sure
on it.
he'll be thinking about grabbing his hat-trick in the second half.
Alcacer. Slipping it through.
That's going to be a... He's onside. That's
Really
just
tight angle
stupid.
to try that kind of
I
shot.
thought it could have
I think
been
he's just trying
offside
to
there.
catch the keeper unawares and squeeze one in.
I thought that was an easy offside.
Sanson. Another date for your diaries. EA TV, our presentation of the semi-final, first leg, Champions League fixture. Borussia Dortmund, and they'll be facing Bayern Munich away from home. Now the shot! Could make a chance with this tackle. In with a chance.
Man, fuck
So
off.
close. The post has a go here.
Come
Goalkeepers
on.
love to be busy, and he's certainly busy
Oh,
at the moment.
jeez.
The frame of the goal helping him out. And now
He's
at
busy,
least he
not in
can
the right
settle
way.
his team down and get the ball upfield.
He needs to be busy smoking a cigarette somewhere, but now he needs to be holding balls that are not well defended.
Let's look
What
ahead
is
to
this?
Borussia Mönchengladbach's next game.
What kind of team is
Yeah,
this?
they're playing Hanover in the next match in the Bundesliga. I think it'll be fine. They'll win it easily.
I have to call upon the guy who was playing in the reserves for the entire
Ibai
season
Gomez.
to try and get a result out of this game. How embarrassing
Trying a
is
bit too
that?
hard trying to force the pass, and it went straight to an opponent. Untidy
Come
play
on.
from Dortmund.
Change of strategy here. We cannot afford to accept the league title with a loss
Axel Witsel.
in this game. Come on,
Delaney.
push forward here. Let's push forward here.
Good
Alcacer.
challenge.
Poor.
Sanson. Now this looks promising.
Mönchengladbach really
Morgan
putting
Sanson
me through the sword at
trying
this
to stretch
point.
the opposition using the wider areas here. Cleared away by the defender. Alcacer.
Come
Well,
on,
the rain seems to be
Alcacer,
getting
bro.
far
Come
worse
on.
now, but I only
Can you lose
congratulate
the ball
players.
so
They're not complaining,
cheaply,
they're
bro?
just getting on with it.
Well, they've got no choice, have they? But the ref having a little glance at the darkening skies, and he might have a decision to make soon.
Ibai Gomez. Alcacer. Pulisic.
12 minutes to come up with a draw here, but it's not happening because Mönchengladbach are really pressing forward,
Chance to
keeping
cross
the
it.
ball, really making it count going forward here, and that's a foul, a cheap foul in my opinion.
There's an
Ref
interesting
just want me to
substitution.
lose at this
Rather than
point.
continuing the way they're playing, the way they've got
They just
into
want
the
me to
lead,
lose at
what
this
we have, we
point.
hold move, I think, from the manager now. And the goalkeeper.
Gonna find
It's
his
his
way
ball.
to the hands of the goalkeeper here. Can we build something? I just need one more
And on
goal.
the
Give
clock,
me a,
8
get me a
more
draw.
minutes.
Get me a goddamn draw.
He's cut that out.
It's not
Well,
gonna
well
happen
read.
playing like that.
Dortmund in some distress here.
Come on, ref.
But the supporters haven't lost the faith.
Well, just
I'm
looking
not
at the
even
manager on
finding
the
any
touchline, his
room
view is
at
because
all
he
to
knows
play
his
the
players
ball.
haven't performed so far.
They're so annoying.
Chance to go at the opposition with pace. Zakari.
That is very annoying. Yep, this one is gonna end as a loss once again. Our second loss of the season. Very much
Well,
coming
it was a red
forth.
card waited to happen. You can see why the manager has brought him off after that yellow.
And the verdict on added time is 2 minutes. Axel Witsel. There's only a minute to go.
Ref, When I'm losing, you put in 1 minute. When I'm drawing, looking to score, you put 1 minute. Like, what is this? What is this? This is the second match of the season that we're losing. Not a great preparation for that Bayern Munich Champions League game, really. Not a great one. But I think we're going to be presented with the trophy here for the league. We are still 12 points above Bayern Munich. And there he comes. And there it comes.
One or two suspensions, but they kept picking up the results.
Already.
And now
that will pretty much conclude the storyline of the league this season.
They are the champions.
And there it goes. I cannot wait for my next career mode. I don't know what's gonna be, but of course it's not going to be in the Bundesliga for sure. Need to go find greener pastures.
They've had a great bond. Travelling fans as well as the home followers. They certainly haven't been without the backing that every team needs to go week in, week out in this most demanding of leagues. Great occasion here. Had time to set it all up, knowing
Already.
this presentation day would take place. It didn't depend on the result of the match.
And that is the seal of approval
And together,
and the conclusion of the league that we have won the league this season. So there is not much to play for really except the Champions League and of course the DFB Pokal, the German Cup, to play for. But the interesting storyline here in the Champions League is that we are playing Bayern Munich, and we have to play Bayern Munich twice. If you look at the league, we have took away the league from Bayern Munich, and we have actually won the league with 12 points at the top. Bayern Munich sitting in second place in the league. Can we take away the Champions League away from them with a win and move on to the final of this one? Let's get it. Let's make it really nasty. Say some really nasty shit. Carrasco, please don't bother me with this nonsense. But before I do that, let me just make sure I put him to my first team here, so that next time I don't really have to switch around too much, especially if I have to simulate games. I could just switch between first and second, and trying to keep the first team fresh for the other games. Let me put in the hood. Why is the hood even there? Philip gonna go in there. I think that's it. Pretty much all the substitutions that I might need to make this season. But let's move on to the Champions League round semi-final here against Bayern Munich. Of course, playing this game away, so it is very, very important that we try and get as many away goals as we possibly can, if we can. And of course, in the second leg, we have to defend like our lives depend on it. Ooh, Luka Modric at Bayern right now. I'm pretty sure the Bayern team is really stacked up with with some really, really good players. Let me see here. Substitutions. Who can I bring in? Everybody seems to be tired to the bone. Maybe Philip can go out. I bring in Sancho as well. He seems a little bit upbeat. Already. Can I use Juventus? I already did a Juventus career mode. So yeah, you can go check those out if you want. Already. Before I did the Borussia Dortmund career mode, I was doing the Juventus one, so that's already done.
Far away from kickoff in the first leg. It's Bayern. They take on Borussia Dortmund, and the action is next on EA
Make sure you
TV
subscribe,
live.
Already.
A fixture that is known here in Germany as Der Klassiker, now on the European stage. Bayern versus Dortmund here in the outskirts of Munich, a repeat of the 2013 Champions League final in which Bayern were victorious. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by Lee Dixon. Lee, this promises to be fascinating.
Well, it does. For many years, Dortmund looking up at Bayern, trying to emulate them, but I really do believe that the players in the dressing room before this big game should be focusing as if they're equals and then really take the game to Bayern.
Yeah, keeping up with Bayern has been oh so challenging for Dortmund. Can they do that tonight?
Already. Let's get right to it.
And underway now.
Another task to try and defend Robert Lewandowski in this one. Lewandowski and Thomas Muller very much troublesome throughout the season.
Joshua Kimmich starts with Benjamin Mendy as fullbacks, and the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. This is the lineup for Dortmund. Roman Bürki gets the nod in goal. Serge Aurier starts with Danny Rose as fullbacks, and in this tactical setup they have just the one player in attack.
Come on.
Still possibilities.
That is too
Strong
far.
play here.
Dembele here. Dembele to find. What a finish
An early
by
goal.
Carrasco to make it 1-0 here.
What a finish.
Come on.
Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
So
The only goals I'm seeing right now in this first leg, I'm seeing away goals. That's what I'm seeing. I'm not looking at to how many goals. I mean, I want to score as many as I can, but to me, they value more than home goals for sure.
You tend to expect, Lee, that Bayern will be there or thereabouts.
Well, there's certain words spring to mind when you think of Bayern Munich over the years. Power, winners, talent, and nothing changes. Every year they keep producing the goods.
This time around, I ain't producing nothing. Maybe I spoke too early. Thomas Muller with it.
A really committed challenge, and it's
That's
gone
going
out
to be a
for a
throw
throw-in.
in. Being taken very quickly here.
It's with Saul.
Carrasco.
Dembele. And Dembele couldn't keep the ball. The ball with Luka Modric. And Depay on the ball.
Gonna
Well,
find it.
visionary
Dembele.
passing.
Dembele here. Oh, come on.
Back in play.
Come on.
Just wanted to get it out of there.
Oh, Dembele. You suck.
Wow, so close to extending
Come
the
on,
lead. They
Dembele.
keep on pushing like this. Surely the pressure will tell.
Come on, Dembele.
Now Aurier. The ball with Marco Reus. Really fine initial touch. Tolisso.
Putting pressure on Bayern at this
Kimmich
point.
with it. Well, quite simply, we always expect Bayern to be competing for the Champions League. It was a painful semi-final experience in 2018, you might remember. They felt they didn't deserve to go out at the hands of Real Madrid, the eventual winners.
No, and you've got to use those experiences in your advantage. You've got to look at that game. What didn't they do well? What did they do well? Put it all into a game plan. Go out and put the record straight.
Bayern. Leon Goretzka. It's with Koulibaly. Guerrero. It's an enterprising Dortmund attack. Can they take advantage of the situation? Zule. Toriso. Modric.
Bayern Munich keeping the door shut at this point.
The ball with Luka Modric. Kimmich. And played in by Joshua Kimmich. Good idea, that particular move, but not to be.
Come on.
Goretzka. Here's Rose. Oh, regaining possession for his side cleverly. Modric. Rose. Koulibaly. Goretzka. Dembele on the ball.
Concentration is the key here.
Well, it's a fine-looking Dortmund attack, but the question is, what can they do from this position? Corner kick awarded.
Well defended.
This will help them add to the lead.
We
Now
should
the
be sitting 2
execution
goals
of the
up at
corner.
this point.
Well, thumped clear.
Come on.
And Depay on the ball. Koulibaly. Guerrero.
Memphis Depay, what a finish! Come on. Come on, Memphis. Right at the dead.
Let's have a look at that again. The keeper thinks he's done enough, but he
Come
hasn't.
on.
It's just gone past him. He does get a touch on it, though.
What a finish.
So 2-0
Before the
now.
first half ends, 2 away goals
Zule.
to keep close to the chest, really. Moving on to try and take it to the second leg here. But we do have the second 45 to play, a chance to even stress the lead a bit further and make it very, very difficult for Bayern Munich. As you can see, the match facts at this point in time, Bayern is sitting on 42% ball possession, nothing to show for in front of goal just yet. Everything going Borussia Dortmund's way at this point with 2 goals after 3 shots, 2 shots on target. A little bit more dominant in terms of ball possession, sitting on 58%. So it's looking pretty good. All we need to do is continue this form into the second half here. I think if it, I would like to get another goal here. I would like to get another goal here. Let's get it. Dembele here very early with a cross in. It was opening. It's going to be an early corner. Memphis Depay, what a finish.
Well, Derek, he's had a stormer, hasn't he?
What a
Scored goal.
finish
He's
by
certainly
Depay.
troubled all the defenders around there as well. I think there's more to come in the second half.
What the hell was that?
Hence a goal kick.
Eric Bay. What the fuck was that? What is wrong with this fool?
The ball with Luka Modric.
Here comes Bayern Munich now, exchanging passes here. Bayern Munich looking very dangerous at the... How is that even a foul, ref? Come on, ref.
And now Lewandowski.
Very
Free kick
close.
from distance, just off target.
Very,
Well, I wasn't
very
expecting
close
that.
from
I'm pretty sure
Lewandowski.
the goalkeeper wasn't as well. It was close.
Let's take a look at that. Very, very close. But not close enough. Come on.
Koulibaly. It's with Guerrero. And Depay on the ball. Dembele on the ball.
Dembele with a cross in.
Will there be a tangible
Can he get a
end
good
product?
one in? Oh, come
Insufficient
on.
guile on the
You
crossing
cannot
front,
beat
you've got to
Manuel
say.
Neuer with those. Come on.
Dembele. Marco Reus. Depay.
Marco Reus breaking through. Can you finish? Nope. What a save by Manuel Neuer. Oh, come on. Come on.
Marco Reus with a corner.
Be another corner here.
Played into the center of the box. That's all they can conjure
That's
for now.
very poor at the end.
Gnabry with
Not
it.
really troubling the
He's using his
goalkeeper or
strength to good
anybody
effect.
for that matter.
And
This
it's
should
gone
be
out
out
of play
throw
for the
in.
Dortmund throw-in. Now Aurier. Saul. Marco Reus.
Get it cross in. Oh, what a finish by Guerrero here to make it 3 goals.
Brilliant finish.
There is no way Bayern are going to be going through to the final here unless we do something really, really stupid in the second half. What a finish. Have a look at that. And what a cross as well. 3 away goals. It doesn't get any better than that, does it?
Well, sadly, we have to conclude that this hasn't really been a contest.
Let's get it.
All credit to any side committed to scoring goals like this. And it's Max
I'm trying to
Kruse
keep
now.
a clean sheet as well. You gotta command it.
Luka Modric.
Maybe talking too early here. Bayern Munich coming forward now. Come on.
Borussia Dortmund have given it away. Crossed into the penalty area. Well, it's come down to the final 20 minutes here.
And that is poor. Can he get to it? Of course
So after
not.
that, a goal
Could have
kick
been,
it'll be.
and what I think was a good idea,
It's a
but
substitution
the
for
execution
Bayern.
just not good enough. Karim Benzema to replace Lewandowski here, like he is going to do something better. We've been absolutely dominant in all aspects of this game.
Marco Reus.
Just looking to put away Bayern Munich at this point in time. Come on.
Now, what can he do here? Simple for the
This
keeper.
one's going to be easy for Manuel Neuer. 3 goals. I cannot knock it
Todiso.
at all.
He's given it away.
I will not knock 3 goals in this
Well,
one.
let's make no bones about it. This
Well
is
deserved.
a thorough thrashing, Lee.
Well, what should I give Bayern out?
Well, he's opened up the defence here.
Oh, come on.
Just straying offside.
How was that? How was that an off? Well, he was actually offside.
10 minutes left for play in this match. And this is Reus. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's really opened them up here. Up a dead end,
Ref.
alas.
Ref, where are you, ref? When I'm being
It's
fouled
with
inside the
Mendy.
box,
Bayern
not
have
even-
given it away.
you're not even
And
gonna
Depay.
say I might give you come on.
It's with Guerrero. Saul.
Saul from a distance. Oh, you had to save that, Manuel Neuer.
It's a corner.
You had to save that.
He's driven
Come
in
on.
the corner. Well, it might still work out for them. Reus. And the cross is very much on. Saul. Leon
Carrasco with it.
Dembele.
Dembele
Relatively untroubled.
couldn't score from there.
He's not going to let that one in, Derek.
He just could not score from there. Come on.
Now Aurier.
On the
Quick
verge
thinking to
of keeping a
dispossess
clean
his
sheet
opponent.
against Bayern Munich.
And so it
And
is.
the whistle goes. The semi-final first leg against Bayern Munich. It goes to Borussia Dortmund here as we do put on a performance. You can't call it a performance, but it is a goddamn good result to take into the second leg here. A really, really good result to take into the second leg. Is this another final? Let's get it. It finishes here. Bayern Munich 0, Borussia Dortmund 3. Let's get it. Already, you might say you might say the performance was whatever you want to, however you want to describe it, but at the end of the day, what matters the most is the results. As you can see, the match stats in this one not really giving Bayern Munich anything going forward, with only one shot but not on target the entire game. 40% ball possession as they finish. Borussia Dortmund on the other side looking very much with intent. 3 goals to show for, 8 shots, 7 on target, 60% ball possession. I think we took the game off Bayern Munich a little bit more into the second half here. I think in this first half we were about 50 something percent ball possession, or it could be the either way. I'm not quite so sure, but at the end of the day, a good result for Dortmund here to take into the second leg of this Champions League semi-final. First leg, let's get it. Already. At this point in time, we already won the league. I'm still salivating over that performance against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But as it stands, we have only 3 games left to play in the season. And at this point in time, I don't think... what is this? Monthly report for what? I don't really want to see this. Dahoud, is it Dahoud coming back? No, not him. Never mind. Never mind. I thought maybe Dahoud was coming back from his injury there. This one I don't really need to do any press, anything. Omar, what are you complaining about? You've been playing your heart out the entire season. I don't know what you're complaining about, but let's just simulate League Match Day 32, and then let's just replace that. Let me see here. I think we're okay. As long as we don't get any injuries at this point, especially for the players that should be involved into the first team, I think we should be good. Let's fast forward here. We do win the game. Memphis Depay and Marco Reus coming into the game. Hopefully they are fit. They can be fit enough to face Bayern Munich once again into the Champions League semi-final, the second leg. But the scoreline here, it is Sancho in the 19th minute and Memphis Depay in the 74th minute, making it 2-0. Another 3 points in the bag, not really necessary at this point. The league is already won. Right now we just want to wrap up the league, wrap up the everything in this competition really. But yep, this will conclude this episode. Of course, in our next episode we're going to be facing Bayern Munich once again as we move on to the semi-final of the Champions League, the second leg, to try and see if we can move on to the final. But we're going to be going into this game with 3 away goals. 3 away goals, Bayern Munich, nothing to show for. So we are pretty much already sitting in a comfortable position, but we still have to play the game and we still have to defend. And maybe if we do score one more goal here, it is game over for Bayern Munich, or they will need to score at least 5 goals to move on to the final themselves. But I don't see how they can score 5 goals here. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, make sure you do subscribe to the channel, drop a like on the video or a dislike if you want. Comment down below, let me know what you guys think. And of course, this season is pretty much coming towards the end, so I'll be looking to start another career mode. So if you have any suggestions as to what career mode I should be doing. Of course, nothing in the Bundesliga. I would like to say nothing in the English Premier League as well, and nothing in Italy. So what we left with is Spain and France. Or should I say France? Yes. All we left with is Spain and France. Just pick a team, whatever you suggest. I'll look into it. But I already do have a couple teams that I really wanna do a career mode on, but I'm not quite so fully sure which one just yet. So yep, I will see you guys on the next one. I'm out.